Greetings. I don't know why I stayed like
He's an alien. He's a greetings.
These are not the droids you are looking for. Hello, everybody. How are we?
That's my tail. I just realised.
Here's
it's
your
like
tail.
hanging down.
Hello, TL. Good evening. I was just listening to the drum solo from Inagada da Vida, baby. Very long but cool. I reckon that was kind of around the era in the psychedelic sort of eras where bands really started experimenting a bit more and getting heavier. So some of even maybe kind of the riffs and things were the foundations of getting into the heavier side of metal and things like that.
I thought you were talking about drugs.
No, or psychedelia and all that. Lots of drugs, lots of swirly shit on videos back then. Right, hi everyone. Before I forget, as Carrie has reminded me, hello Dion.
Oh,
I just realised.
As your best friend, Carrie Aldridge, I should watch this. Yes, you should.
Yes, you ruddy well should. Okay, right. First of all, boing. If you are on Twitch, please click follow on me on Twitch. Would be very nice. If you're on YouTube, please like, subscribe, ring bell. That means it'll ring when we are streaming. Not really ring, but you know what I mean. And if you're on Facebook, please like, subscribe, follow, click, share, anything. Just anything. Anything is wonderful. Yeah, that'll do. Normally what we get. Okay, so today is part 2 of the where to play things and when. This seems to be quite a hurdle for a lot of drummers who have learned various bits and bobs. They've learned, quite a few drum grooves. They've learned quite a few drum fills, but it's putting them into a song, knowing where to put them, at what time, and what to play. Because you can say to someone, right, example, say to someone, right, make me a poem, 2-line poem, go.
I don't know, you smell like cheese and you wheeze.
It's not the worst I've ever heard. But the point is, when you're put on the spot and you're in the middle of a song and they go, what do I play? A lot of people will just freeze up, especially if you're not used to kind of the timings of where things come in and drum fills and what you can do. So what we're going to do is, Carrie has been practicing, some the other day, some today, and we are going to look at how we can bring these things in. Now, originally we were going to try and do it a bit more free form, but one of the things we found out is that when you're trying to apply this kind of stuff, it's good to have a bit more regimentation at the start. So a few rules to guide you so that you don't feel so lost. And we're going to do some count-ins as well to help you know where to bring in the drum fills. Now, the fills we're going to do in these songs are going to be a combination of half bar drum fills and full length bar drum fills. So when we do a half bar, you have 1, 2, then your fill starts on the 3. So if you're doing the pat boon diddy boon fill that we were talking about last time, 1, 2, ba boom bada boom. So 1, 2, 3 is your first hit. So that's when we're doing a 2 beat fill. If we're doing a whole bar fill, then you start on the 1 of the bar. So for example, the build up fill that we are doing, ba 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 ba, we start on the 1. So what we're going to do is, on the bar before Carrie has to do a drum fill, I am going to count, I've got an itchy nipple, I am going to count 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is that how you count?
Yes.
I've got an itchy nipple.
I have itchy nipple, bum, 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 bum.
Don't do that.
So that way, if we're going to do a half bar fill, I will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, ba, 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 or whatever. If it's going to be a full bar, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, then do the fill. You'll see how this all pans out as we go.
Well, I don't know. I can't promise. But
we'll find out. So we have 2 tracks we're going to play today. We have one, which is the one we've been working on, and also we have a 12-bar blues track, which is a really good thing just to get used to the structure of a 12-bar blues. You can kind of throw in some crashes, and you can do sort of a fill to sort of resolve the thing at the end. The thing. So we're going to start with this. So this is our...
Oh, no. I'm going to mess up loads. Oh, God, this headset is all, like, crossed over me, and I'm all, like... I feel a bit... claustrophobic. It's all, like...
Just throw it. Literally just throw it over the back of your head.
No, this one.
Yeah, just throw it over the top.
Oh no, it's all, now it's like not. There's nothing. What is going on? There's like no.
No. One
I
moment.
don't understand. It's like it's all twisted and I don't have any. I'm restricted. Yeah, it's all restricted. What's going on? I thought you were just going to grab my head.
Bear with us, folks.
Sorry.
We have cable issues.
Yeah, I feel a bit freaked out. Well, last time it was brain issues, so right. I think I'm not going to get strangled.
No, that's all right. Okay.
Sorry. Right. Well, that freaked me out. I saw you there on the camera and then there, and yeah. Anyway, that was weird.
It's crazy.
It's outrageous. Oh god, a fun house.
Okay. Was that what with Pat Sharp?
Yeah. Isn't he in a metal band now?
No, that's Neil Buchanan from Art Attack.
Oh, but doesn't he do band stuff?
I don't know.
Or is he
If anyone
radio
knows what Pat
presenter?
Sharp is doing these days, please let us know. Or Pat, if you're out there, send us a message.
I'm sure you'll be watching our stream where we're just randomly talking about it.
Okay. Are you ready, Carrie?
No, I'm not.
Right, so we're going to give Carrie some guidance as we're playing to sort of what's coming up. Do you remember the order of your drum fills?
Pat boon diddy boon. Ba da 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 da.
Build up. So Pat
Ba
boom,
ba ba ba
yeah,
ba ba ba.
and then bada 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 bada.
Ba da ba da ba da ba.
That's the technical term for all of these.
Oh god. Yeah. That's an in joke between me and Dion.
Oh, okay.
Somebody that was a contestant on the show that is now a fairly well paid actor, but we don't like him very much.
Fair enough. Okay, here we go.
Oh god.
3, 4. So this is our verse, ladies and gentlemen. It's 4 bars. Hello, Mark. So I'm going to start the counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Nice, good. We're in the pre-chorus now, so there's a slight change. I might do some shitty lyrics as we go on. So we're getting ready. I'm going to start the count. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So this is our chorus, everyone. Yeah! Doesn't it feel chorusy? So maybe you can throw in a little fill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
Oh.
Right, keep going. And we've got another one coming up, remember? So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
Oh.
That's okay. It worked. So we're back into our verse. This is the verse, and we've got a count coming up. I start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Now we're in the pre-chorus, things are getting building. It still sounds like shit, but hey, doesn't matter. Okay, here it comes, we're gonna start building up. We've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, and we've got a build up. Now it's chorus time. Yes, everybody here loves chorus time. Yeah, it's chorus time. Now she can chuck a small fill in any time. That'll do, that's fine, that's great. And we're gonna get to near the end of the chorus. That didn't make sense grammatically, but we're to 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
I can't do it.
So the end one, remember? Bada 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 bada. So back into a verse again.
It's not triggering well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, so pre-chorus again. So this is the build up to the chorus. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. There we go. Chorus time. What Carrie is doing here, she's crashing on the chord changes to accent changes. That's better. Nice crashes on the chord progression down. Keep going. So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay. It's getting there. We're nearly there. So back in the verse. Remember, this verse lasts for 8 bars.
What?
It's right, don't worry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
Oh.
It's
What
fine.
am I doing?
Keep going. This is the pre-chorus. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, what?
Right, and we're in the chorus. Remember, everybody here loves chorus time. Chorus is the bit after pre-chorus and before the verse comes round again. So we're gonna prepare for going back to the verse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay.
They're done now. It wasn't triggering very well.
It's that
It
crash.
sounded
the
awful.
No, the kit was. The crash wasn't very well. The crash is having
It
some
was
issues.
a bit. It sounded like I was playing even more out of time than I normally do. But yeah.
But
Anyway.
But you can see how kind of everything fits together. Now, when you're not sure of the song, when you're still learning all of this stuff, as you're going along, there's a lot of information that just suddenly comes at you, and it's very easy to be put off. So what I recommend, and we were running through this before the stream.
Hooray! Oh, that sounded weird.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things running at the moment. Thank you, Paul. One of the hardest things on any instrument at first is playing through mistakes. Yes, the key to drums, and this happens when you're playing at jam nights, whether you're playing at gigs. If you make a mistake, you just try and power through. If you cock up a drum fill, at least come back in at the right point in the new bar. So, for example, if you were to just play along.
What now?
Yeah, just play some. Yeah, and I'm going to say stop at a point. Stop.
Right.
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 Yeah, and I'm just going to basically keep a pulse going underneath, and I want you to come back in at the right time.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Stop. That's it. Stop. Yes. It's the importance of knowing where that
It's the importance of being able to count.
Yes, the importance of being able to count, having kind of that tick going on inside you. So not tick as in anything like that. But yeah, so if you've got that kind of internal metronome going, if you do cock up, then or listen to the music, just come back in on the first beat of the new bar, you know, because a small mistake like that, you can carry the song, and if you stop completely, then all the band has to basically stop. So little cock ups, you can get through, just carry on, plough on through. Right, so if you are struggling to pull off certain fills when you need to, the thing I would recommend is doing what we're about to do now.
Now I'm wanting to cough load, sorry.
Okay.
Have we got
Nice.
any drinks in here?
We probably have some water, but I don't know how old it is.
Oh no, this is like reflux cough.
Shall we see how bad it smells?
No, because you've probably weed in it or something.
I
You
haven't.
needed
It's clear I haven't weed in it. Let's have a sniff and see how bad it is.
No, I don't trust
There's a
it.
small element of cheese.
Yeah, which means there's lots of bacteria in there. So no thanks. That's the joys of having acid reflux. Yeah, I've got nothing in there.
Right.
Sorry, I'm going to probably cough. It's not COVID, it's just acid.
So what we're going to do is we are going to play basically 4 bars of drum beat, and in the 3rd bar I'm going to count Carrie in, and then she's going to do a drum fill in the 4th bar. So remember, if it's a full bar of drum beat, I will count 1, 2, 3, 4 in the 3rd bar, and then Carrie will start the drum fill in the 4th bar. If it's a half bar fill, she will start on where I would count 3 in the 4th bar. So you get me counting 1, 2, 3, 4, prepping in the bar before, then 1, 2, and then she would do her drum fill there.
What's the Pat Boone Diddy Boone for that one?
Pat Boone Diddy Boone starts on the 3 of the bar.
Yeah, and then the other one.
Starts on the 3 as well, so halfway through the bar.
What? The ba-da-da-da-da-da?
Yeah.
So right, and
1, 2, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
And then the
build
build
up
up is the ba-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah, that lasts for a whole bar, so I'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, so let's start. We are going to do the build up.
Okay.
Okay, it's a nice easy one. Bar 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I'm counting the bars here on my fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
Sorry? Okay. So now we're going to do Pat Boone Diddy Boone.
Okay.
So you start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Try again. 2. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
Oh, sorry.
So, try again. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3.
I can struggle with it so much. It's always that one, right? But okay.
Yeah, but it's just going to take practice.
I know.
Right.
I did it all right on my own.
Yeah. Okay, and the last one is going to be 3 and a 4 and a ba da 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 da. 4 hits on the snare, 2 on the first tom, 2 on the second tom.
That one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So remember, try and keep the hi-hat. Do that last tap of the hi-hat before you go into it.
I'm preparing myself too
Yeah.
early.
So you want to go 1 sort of tap, so tss, 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 da 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 da. So 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4 and a.
So. No.
Yeah. Because
No.
all that hand is doing, when you transition over to the roll, your hand tapping on the hi-hat, so 1 and 2, and your hand is still, even when you do the snare roll, your hand is still just going like that when you move around the kit. So 1 and 2 and ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Because you're adding in that left hand on the roll, so the right hand still taps exactly in the same time. So when you
Not mine at the moment.
but when you're just moving from hi-hat to the snare, it's just 1 and 2 and...
Yeah.
So let's try that one again.
I think what's throwing me off is because I decided to make it more complex by putting a double drum beat in there. But yeah.
That's fine.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. That's better. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Cool. Okay, so obviously these fills need a little bit of tidying up, but at the moment we're just aiming to get them in the right place, the right duration, etc., etc. Okay, let's go back to Pat Boone Diddy Boone again, because that's the one that needs the most work.
Yeah.
One, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I think actually, when you keep the hi-hat going, that sets you up better in time. When you pause to think about it, that's kind of when it throws you off. Because where you've done all the hi-hat taps that you need to, you've come in at exactly the right point with the snare.
I'm thinking about the hi-hat, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that might work. So let's go for it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
Right, hang on,
It's
try
okay.
it again. Hang on.
Every drummer has their Achilles heel for a while.
No. What?
Snare first, snare second. That's it. One, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
missed that hi-hat, didn't I?
You did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. That's better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Good. Okay, now we're going to try the same thing, but I am not going to count.
No.
So let's start with the one you know best. So let's start with the build-up.
Okay.
Okay?
I don't know how to count bars.
Just go by how it feels. If you make a mistake, you make a mistake. It's absolutely fine. At the moment, we're just trying to develop that feel of generally 4 bars feels quite natural as a sort of like a resolving amount of bars. So try playing it, just see how it goes.
I don't know how to count 8 bars.
No.
No, see, I was going to do it then.
Okay, all you need to count is, bear with me, boom, ka, boom, boom, ka is 1 bar.
Right.
So just in your head, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't think I can do it, but...
Ooh, check you. Yep, so there we go.
Mm-hmm.
So, ladies and gentlemen, every time Carrie says she can't do something and then does it straight away, who thinks she should donate £10 to the stream? I'd be rich in literally overnight.
I don't think so. I'm about to leave my job.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, all that money is going to be going back to you.
Stock's going to be going. It's going to be going back to the house. But
Yeah, true. Okay, so let's take one of the other ones now. I want you to apply the same principle.
Oh, thank you, Kenneth. By the way, sorry. He said sounding good. Good progress.
Ken, I need to get you in here for a stream.
Yeah, we haven't seen him for ages.
No, I would come down to jam nights, but unfortunately we're generally streaming. But if you get a free night and you're not busy and you'd like to come down and have a jam with me, would love to see you.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Okay, let's go for the Pat Boone Diddy Boone. So,
oh, right, okay, so the bar and a half.
So, again, count in your head. So you're going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, Pat Boone Diddy Boone.
Do I have to do it after 4? Because the other one was different before.
No, so the 4th bar would be counting 1, 2, Pat Boone Diddy Boone. So if you want, you can count it like this: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, Pat Boone Diddy Boone. Because where I'm starting that count is our 4th bar. So if that helps you,
I don't think it does, but
let's try.
Look, right?
Yep.
I can't get this tight. Much strength I'm having to lean it.
With the right place, though.
All right?
Yep. Yeah. Okay. So counting bars does work, and it's one of those things that you may have to do. I keep doing that. I don't know why.
It's just gesticulate.
I keep Tony Blairing at everyone.
No, it's just being.
If I do it like that, it looks like Queen's. If I gesticulate with just fists, it just looks like Queensberry rules.
Queensberry rules?
Yes. It's what boxers used to do in the old-fashioned days, when everyone used to box like this, and it was a gentlemanly sport.
Ain't like that now, is it?
Nope. Right, let's try the other one. Bada, 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 bada. Same thing, so you count in your 4th bar. So 1, boom, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, bada, 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 bada.
All right.
Bada,
all right?
Yep. Yep, just needs tightening up on the rollers, all.
Okay. Is that enough?
Okay.
3 times. It's enough.
Right. Now we're going to test you.
No, we're not.
Yep. Right. I am going to find some really terrible Gothic poetry. And while you're trying to play...
What's
and
terrible
count,
about Gothic poetry? You're talking to a goth.
yeah, some of it's fucking awful.
Effing awful. Not Edgar Allan Poe and stuff like that.
Okay, hang on. Bad poetry Gothic. Here we go.
Bad Gothic poetry would probably be a better keyword. What is he talking about, Dion?
Okay. Let's... I must be able to find some bad...
Why don't you just find some of your old poetry
Okay,
you've
here
got
we
written
go.
somewhere?
Lousy Gothic poetry. Let's go.
What are you talking about? What am I supposed to be doing?
Basically, you're going to try and play your groove and your fill, counting in the background while basically
While you read?
while I'm talking shit and distracting you.
Right, so what one have I got to do then?
Let's start off with the build-up. You're the most comfortable with that.
Right, okay. Right, any particular time that I've got to start, or should I just start on my own?
Just start on your own. Oh, this one's classic. Over my wrist gleams a steel, sweet release of painful episode, like a pendulum in
I've already done it, fucking... Right, hang on. You have to pick up that verse, okay? Right.
Like a pendulum in pose, horror for my broken soul. I'm screwed up big time, a spoiled kid, a brat, to put life into perspective. What a crock of shit.
Oh, here we go. And we've got the porn bots now.
See, Gothic poetry spawns a porn bot every time.
What? Of course.
Yeah,
Right.
just ignore the porn bots, everybody. They
You
will
can
go
block them
away.
anyway, can't you?
Okay, well done. So you managed to do that.
Eventually, yeah. But I did tune into the first verse, and then I thought it was a load of rubbish. It was called Gothic Lousy Poem, though, so it was
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. So let's see what else we've got.
Which one am I doing?
Oh, this sounds great. This one.
Right. So am I doing?
Okay,
Am I doing
Let's
the
go
build-up first?
for. You've done the build-up one. Let's go for Pat Boone Diddy Boone.
Right,
Okay,
hang
so
on.
remember, you've got to keep the count in your head, feel the groove, and you've got to get the fill in and the right part while I'm reading this amazing piece of literature.
Right. Okay.
How old are you? I'm older than you'll ever be. I've been dead 1,000 years.
Oh fuck! Hang on. Sorry. What the hell? Hey, how are you? I'm dead. I've been what? Right,
Yeah, no,
hang on.
generally when you meet someone, you don't tell them your age that quick, do
Or
you?
you've been dead. You've been dead for 1,000
Yeah.
years. Why would you? Oh, right.
Oh, I know it gets better.
Is it a vampire one?
No, I
Oh,
think
I
it's
thought
just
he was-
it's just shit.
Right. Okay. Right. Hang on. Right. Sorry. Was it Pat Boone Diddy Boone?
Pat Boone Diddy Boone.
Right.
So, how old are you? I'm older than you'll ever be. I've been dead 1,000 years and lived only 2 or 3. I don't mind telling you, my life was ended by your hand. The kind of murder where nobody dies. But I don't suppose you'd understand. That was better. You're doing. Thank you, kind sirs. You've made me what I am today. A bundle of broken nerves. A mouthful of words. I'm still afraid to say. I don't mind telling you now that I'm old enough to love. I couldn't begin to even if my pretty life
Oh.
depended on it. And funny thing, it does. Wow.
I don't think she's going to win an award for any English literature anytime soon.
No, it's.
I think she might have flunked.
it's in a league of its own, and you did well there. You managed to get a couple of good Pat Boones out.
It was about 3. Yeah, it's reminding me of my chat-up lines in my late teens. Oh my god. Right. Okay.
Would you like to share a coffin with me? Oh no, I've just found the same one again. Oh, I'm a gothic Lolita. Okay, this is interesting. Right. Okay, so you got your other one now. Are you ready? Your
Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da.
Yep.
Right,
Here we
hang
go.
on.
So the point of this, ladies and gentlemen,
Am I still
is
playing?
that if you can play while being distracted,
By shit poetry.
yeah, by shit poetry, then
Shit
that
gothic
means
poetry.
you are winning. You are succeeding in what you're attempting to do. Okay,
Right.
Are you ready? If I am Lolita, then you are a criminal, and you should be killed by an army of little girls. The law won't arrest you. The world won't detest you. You never did anything any man wouldn't do. I'm Gothic Lolita, and you are a criminal. I'm not even legal. I'm just a dead little girl. But ruffles and laces and candy sweet faces directed your furtive hand. I perfectly understand. So it's my fault. No, Gothic Lolita. Thank you, kind sir. They like the thank you, kind sirs bollocks.
What? And how does it end? Does she die?
I like but ruffles and laces and candy sweet faces.
Isn't it that night? Those are a few of my favourite things, isn't it?
Pretty much. And you are a criminal, and I'm not even legal. I'm just a dead little girl. No, that doesn't work.
What?
Legal. Oh, they've tried to rhyme legal and girl. That doesn't work. Right. So well done. So, for anybody who is trying to say distract yourself,
I can play drums as well as they can play poetry. Well, write poetry. Talk.
Yeah. But if you can distract yourself, look around the room, take your mind off what you're doing, and if you can get to that autopilot stage, that is when things are really starting to sink in.
What, tuning you out?
Yeah, pretty much. If you can tune out what's going on around you, and also if you can have a conversation while you're playing. So let's try that.
What?
Yeah, I want you to play a drum groove, and I want you to be able to chat with me as we're playing.
It's kind of like when I had my EMDR and she was talking me through, but but not. I'm not playing drums at the same time.
We'll start off just with a groove.
Just with a groove.
Just with a groove. Yep,
Right,
and we're gonna have a conversation.
Right.
So talk to me, Carrie. Tell me your hopes. Tell me your dreams.
Let's play this song.
And
to get better at it.
How long did it take you to cook your dinner today?
3.5 minutes.
How long did it take you to have your longest poo today?
About 6.
Oh, not bad. So it's about double the time it takes to prepare food.
I was watching TikTok. I was doing it.
And what were you watching on TikTok?
I think it was a dog video.
There we go. Well done. Right, so that's stage 1. Stage 2, you're going to try and play 4 bars, and at the end of the 4th bar, you're just going to do a crash, and then start your new set of bars. So in your head, you're going to kind of want it to be counting your bars, and we'll see how we get on.
Okay.
So how long have you known Dion?
Oh God, 20 years?
20 years. That's a very long time. Well done.
That's a very long time.
It is a very long time. So what first attracted you to your best friend Dion?
She had blue dreads.
Blue dreads.
And she was going out with Fraser.
I do remember Dion from that time, actually. I remember all the dready thing.
Yeah, she had blue, white and dark blue dreads, I think, at the time.
And what kind of thing were you wearing back in the day during your goth days?
Lots of stuff from Bubba G, where she used to work.
And where you also worked as well?
I didn't work there. I worked with Dion and Twisted Fairy Tale in our shop.
Ah, I see. Okay, well done. Perfect.
Uh-huh.
So you are developing that sense of 4
Ignoring
bars.
you.
Yes.
Having a conversation with you.
Yes.
Oh, Helen's enjoying this as well by the looks of it.
Hello, Helen. You've got all this to come
I
at
don't know
next
what
week's
you've
lesson.
Walked into, I'm afraid.
Well, Helen is kind of at the same stage.
I know she's been practicing way more than me.
So this is what we're dealing with. So, you've got all this to look forward to, Helen.
You're talking to the manager of Bubba G's down there. She wasn't the owner because the owner was a bit weird, but the manager of Bubba G's for several years.
Yes. Right. Now we are going to go for trying to get the build-up in the right place while being distracted.
Right, okay, so 4 balls.
On the 4th bar, you're going to do your drum fill.
Okay.
So why did you want to learn to play drums to start with?
I don't know. Because I wanted to.
Well,
I wanted to get better at something, wanted to achieve something.
So did you want to play in a band?
Do you really see me being in the band?
I see you being in a band. Not if you do that. But
No.
But yeah, I can see you playing in a band. What kind of music would you like to play in a band?
80s?
See, this is trickier, isn't it?
Oh.
Pawn bots are back.
Hang on.
There you go. Dion wants you to start a band with her so she can play keyboards. You can drum.
Yeah, we're good.
So who would you have on bass?
Jess?
Oh yeah, she does play a bit of bass, doesn't she?
Mm-hmm.
What would you call yourself?
No idea.
Emotional irrationality.
The bitches of Eastwick.
There we go. Not bad.
Yeah, I screwed up a couple of times.
Yeah. So chucking in a fill. You've heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. The new band, the Bitches of Eastwick. I'm sure they already exist, but why not? Okay, good. So you did really well there. So that's not easy to do, be distracted and play at the same time. But if you can do that, then you'll be able to get to the point where you can sort of look at other band members, you'll be able to engage, you'll be able to follow what they're doing, and you won't have to think about it.
Is that why you wear in-ears as well? Do you... Because I've seen you've got your white curly in-ear thing. Your white curly. That's a really good...
That's, as a singer,
like a
you need
hair.
to be able to get...
I don't know. I'm talking about your in-ear monitor thing and your little...
Yeah, the reason I have my in-ears is because it gives me a much better mix of the band. I can hear things clearer. I haven't got to sing over a really loud band and push my voice too hard and all that kind of stuff. And you can level it to how you want. If you want a bit more guitar, if you want a bit less, if you want more drums or less. So you can tailor it to suit your needs as a singer.
Does it block all the stuff out, though? Because
really good ones do. My ones are okay-ish. But yeah, it sort of blocks out a lot of the outside sound. And then you mainly only hear what's coming through in your headphones.
So that could be quite good.
Yeah,
to get something like that.
Yeah, it's really good for. But generally, if you're playing with a band, you're going to be listening to everyone and what's going on. All right, how are we doing for time?
That's been quite a good lesson actually so far.
Yes, so we've got about...
I think it helps that Dion's on it.
Okay, so we've got 20 minutes. So what we're going to do now, we are going to look at the other track, which is the blues track.
Okay.
And again, it's a very generic formula. So we have, I think it's, if it's 12 bars, I think it's like 4 bars, 2 bars. So you have 4 bars on one chord, 2 bars on another chord, 2 bars going back to the other chord, and it's, you'll hear as we go on.
You've lost me already, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think it's, it must be 12 bars. So I will just...
Oh.
It's alright, that's me hitting stuff. So we'll change over to the other track.
What is that? Is that the...
What's what?
There's like a red thing. Or is that just the reflection of the light that's making this red? Am I just tripping out?
Oh, hang on. Something weird's going on. On my head. 12 bar. Open. There we go. Right, now this track sounds interesting because it's MIDI.
Oh,
no, it's much easier to play to, but it's got some lovely MIDI sounds to it. So
he looks very excited. He looks very eager about it. So,
because it sounds like this. And I can't hold out.
oh god, it sounds like Caught in a Trap by Elvis.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So I'm going to show you how the structure of the song works. So the song only has like, I think it's 3 or 4 chords. So you have, here's your verse. So you've got 1 bar, 2, 3, 4. Then we change chords for 1.
Wow. Yeah.
Change chords back, 1. So that's 8 bars. Now we go change again for 1 bar. Another bar, so that's 10. Another bar.
Different chord change as well.
Yeah, so there's our last
like
4
6
bars.
different chord changes, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice. So what I want you to do is when it starts, back at the start, and you'll hear the feel of the song. And this is like your typical 12-bar blues song that been in so many songs. Oh, nice.
What was that?
That was cool. Okay, so you're going to get ready to start in a second. Okay.
What?
Ready? So just a straightforward groove. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sounds awful. Turn the volume up of what? Hang on.
Boot, cat, boot. There you go. Okay, so the start of it comes in here. So this is the start.
What do you want me to do?
Right, so I want you to put a crash on the chord changes. So I'll help you to start with.
I'm going to see it.
Right. Okay, so it's lost my baby, lost my woman, lost my car, yeah, lost everything I ever had. That's why I'm singing the blues, etc. Cause when they steal everything from me, all I got is my poos. Yeah, so that's your typical just repetition of blues. So I want you to keep just changing on the crash. Okay, now when it resolves, 1, 2, 3, 4. So then you can, yeah. So then that's when you could throw in a fill kind of at the end of the whole repetition.
Oh.
What? So, been waiting so long for the verse to come around again. Here we go now. Yeah. There you go. So there's loads of shit tracks like this. Okay, let's try some gothic poetry to blues.
No.
Let's go for... Let me see some more. Cool. And don't be afraid to try some like little fills as well. Like, yeah, good, nice. Okay, let us bond over bad gothic poetry. Once it loads up. Okay, and a fill. Okay, just trying to find some. There must be loads, come on. It's all just the same show. I'm just going to type bad poetry. Let's see what comes up. Cool. Good. Let's have a change. Okay. 5 worst love poems ever written. Okay, you ready? Here we go. There was nothing like the movies. No cheesy pick-up line. No accidental touch of hands. Not even an intense gazing. Yet no movie or book can describe it. Oh yeah. The moment when you notice things. First the tone of his voice. Second the non-sexual gestures he makes. These memes are stupid and odd. But in that moment when two friends seriously talk and suddenly look into each other's eyes, will you realize that shoot you like him? If love be lovely, love be love, you love your kisses like a strawberry meringue.
Your kiss is like a strawberry meringue. That's very, very...
That is the best line I've ever heard.
quite funny.
Right. Okay.
I thought I did quite well then.
You did well. So you sort of got the idea of the structure.
Is your kiss like a strawberry meringue?
Not at the moment.
No.
My kiss is like a fucking dump truck.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I need to brush my teeth. Right. Good. So, what else can we throw in to make things a bit more interesting? How long have we got? Cool, we've got 15 minutes. Excellent.
What about some audience suggestions?
Yeah,
some
audience
throw myself into the fray here by
why not
getting Dion or Helen or TL, whoever it was else that was commenting, Kenneth.
So, as in what way? Throw you into it?
Suggestion of a song or what that they could distract me with while I'm trying to learn something, or what other type of song, what other fill I
let's
could
have
put in.
let's have a look at so the different. Obviously, we've got our 4 fills.
Mhm.
So let's see if we can use those in that 12-bar blues.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll count you in to start with.
Right.
And there's little things we can do if you feel like do you remember like the opening and closing of the hi-hat, like boom cat boom boom ba boom da boom boom ba stum cat dum dum cat. Maybe try adding something like that in just to kind of freshen it up a bit.
Okay. Oh god. Oh.
You need to keep it clamped.
Hang on.
Good.
Oh. That's hard.
Okay.
Ah!
So we got the. What about changing the hand groove? Maybe boom, ka, boom, ka, boom, ka, boom, ka.
Don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, don't worry.
I am doing it, aren't I?
So boom, ka, boom, ka, boom, ka, boom. Yeah. Try not to swing it. Get that left hand in a bit quicker. That's better.
Oh.
What about a drum roll around the whole kit? So bada 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 bada.
God, that hi-hat just I can't stop it from.
Pull it back. Remember the whole fill round the kit? So it'll be a whole bar fill. So get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll give that another try on the next round. So remember your crashes as well, throw some of them in. Okay.
I can't remember how to do it now.
Yeah, just 4 on each one.
Oh, sugar.
That's right.
Like
Just
7
join
on that
back in. I'll count you in. So you haven't done these for a while, so it's trying to get the fills nice and solid and even-handed is going to be the... Better, definitely. We'll give it one more go. Add your crashes in.
I am. Did it wrong?
Okay, so if you make a mistake,
it shorter.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I was going to do.
Yeah, so that's the whole point. Yeah, if you make a mistake and you start the drum fill too late, as long as you stop as long as you do the crash at the end. What?
So, just cracked up just because it was hard. But yeah.
Okay, so let's try doing. When you start your drum fill, start it wherever you start it, and just end at the right place. This is what we're going to come to next week as well. So starting the fills at different points. So I mean, try it all on the snare. Da 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 da.
What?
So all 60. Yeah. Do you remember when we did using the bass drum to 1E and a 2E and to keep time during a drum fill? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's try that because then that will keep you in time as well. So it will help you know
what, throughout the whole song?
No, just through the drum fill.
Right, okay.
So try changing the foot pattern a little bit. Just add a couple of extra beats in. So all on the snare drum when you do the roll, and use your bass drum as well to keep count. It wasn't bad. We'll give it another go.
Oh!
Keep going.
Not so bad.
Yeah, it just needs practice. I actually really like this track, it's really funky. It reminds me of games like Theme Park and Transport Tycoon. It's cool. Right, let's try changing.
So out of time.
It's alright. I used to love those games.
She was really good at. Well, she is really good at them. I say was. She still does them. Because I think you were was it Zoo Tycoon? You got Eden a little while ago, and we were like, what?
By the way, Dion, if you have a PC, there is a freeware version of Transport Tycoon, which is an amazing game. So if you like that kind of thing, and you build all your rail networks and all your buses and all your air...
You'll have to get the laptop off Eden first.
Yeah, if Eden will give up his laptop, get hold of it. It's a great game. Cool. So, I mean, one of the other things... How are we doing?
7 minutes.
Excellent.
7.
Right, let's try it, do a bit more with the bass drum.
Well, I was going to try and do the...
Yeah,
that.
we'll come to that. What about sort of like boomed, cat, boom, boomed, cat, boomed, cat, boom, boom, cat, boomed.
Yeah.
And like boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba. Yeah, let's try and throw a bit more of a sort of moving bass drum pattern so we sort of vary it a bit more, get you used. This is one of the great things about playing along to these kind of tracks. The idea is you try building, you try different ideas, and you get... because the thing is with drums, you can learn lots of other songs, you can learn loads of other people's music, but the development of your own style and the own things, your own things that you will bring to music is one of those things that you have to sit down and just play through and develop yourself. And otherwise, it's very good. You can sit down and learn everyone else's and just go to a gig and play everyone else's stuff, but there's no inventiveness there.
Does anyone get that? Sorry, does anyone get this in their brain where this is probably a very normal thing, but I always, you know me, I'm not going to bother explaining it, but where it's in your head, but you can't do it. Like it's, so you've got like, I don't know, I've got Radio Gaga, I know that so well, but I'd be like, yeah, and I'm really confident because I've got it in my head, but then I'll try and play it and it's like, what?
Well,
what is that?
That, in essence, is the ultimate aim of being a drummer. It is having the idea and being able to actually not only formulate the idea in your head, but deliver it through your body. So whatever level you are at, this is why when people talk about the best drummers, who's the best drummer, who's the best, it's all bollocks, because the only thing that matters is what you think and what you can do. So if you're a painter, if you like painting like very simple figures, but it's what you want to do, then you're a successful painter in your own right. So it's whatever matters to you, and you being able to portray your vision that's in your mind. So obviously other people will judge you on what you do, but that's just life. But you can get some people who really love to play slow blues, and it's their favourite thing in the world. Now there's guitarists who can piss all over them, and whittle to the cows come home. But if that's what that person wants to achieve, that's all that matters. So if you want to play Radio Gaga and you can play Radio Gaga,
no, but
that's success.
I've got it in my head, but I can't play it.
But you can't. Yeah, because you haven't learned the
everything.
You haven't learned the grooves, the feels, the muscle memory that's needed to play it yet. But it will come.
I'm nearly there.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Right, so let's try again our lovely blues tune, and I want you to just try varying the kick drum pattern around a bit.
Okay.
I'll give you some ideas as you go. Boom, cat, boom, boom. Boom, cat, boom, boom. Boom, cat, boom, boom. Boom, boom, ba, boom, boom. Good. Boom, ba, boom, boom, ba. 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 Keep doing that for a while, get used to it. Keep going with it. Keep working with it. That's better. Now, boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba. Good. Now what about boom, boom, ba, boom, 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 ba, boom, 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 ba, boom, 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 ba. Half-time. Boom, 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 ba. 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 Boom, boom. So that's half-time. Basically, you're halving the groove down.
My hand isn't doing the right thing, though.
Oh, stop that. No, that was good. You pretty much followed everything I was doing. And see, these are like just a tiny fraction of all the options.
That's why if somebody tells me something, I can pick it up by ear so quick.
Yeah.
That's how I learned how to play the keyboard.
Yeah. But no, that was really good. And it's one of those things that when you start playing along to that, it's knowing... I suppose probably what I would recommend for people when they're first starting. Like,
slippers on.
As you've seen when we've done these streams before... I have a lot of documentation, basic rock rhythms and all that kind of thing. If you can get hold of just a drumless rock backing track and literally read down all these different drum beats, and you remember, if you look in the if you look down below in the
What?
description, not here. If you look down below in the description of the video, you will find an online link to a load of the documentation that we worked on and we will be working on. So you can use that, play along. I mean, I might even be able to export one of these backing tracks and chuck that in there for you to play along to as well.
That'd be cool.
And use it, try different things. Limit yourself, if you're struggling to think of things, limit yourself to just a couple of beats and a couple of fills. Get used to them so that you can pull them off whenever you need to, and
Sorry.
and you know where they need to come in. You know, whether they come in at the start of the bar, whether they come in halfway through a bar. Once you get that, then try something else. Don't try and flood yourself with too much. Don't try and flood yourself.
What are you doing? It's like the amount of puns.
I know. Grasp your stick firmly in the hand, but be gentle. Don't strike too hard.
That looks so weird.
Yeah. Yes. So limit yourself to start with. A couple of things. Get used to those. See you later.
You too.
See you, love face.
That's because of them.
Yeah.
That's the porn bots.
Yes. Limit yourself. Don't take on too much. Get comfortable with it. Then move on. Add something else. And then use all of that in your repertoire as you're progressing. So say 2 fills. Go up to 4 fills. Go up to 6 fills. Just anything so that you can start pulling things out of the hat when you need to.
Yeah, sorry, I was laughing at my tail sway in the camera. Sorry.
All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us. So it's been a bit of an experimental one, but I think it's worked quite well. You've shown how far you've come and what you've managed to do, and we've touched on some stuff we haven't done for a while.
Some gothic poetry.
Some gothic poetry.
Some crap gothic. Some crap gothic poetry.
Yes.
We've discussed Bubba G's.
Some crap gothic poetry. But yeah, I need to drink some water because I'm feeling dizzy.
That's not good. Right, okay.
All right, everyone. You take care. Mwah. We will see you next week. I think I have got Tom Smith in. He'll be on the Thursday. We'll do our drum stream. Should be back on Wednesday.
Earlier. Is it 7, isn't it? 7:30?
Yeah, 7:30. Be careful. It's going to get very windy. Oh, got an edgy back.
What
Be
wind,
careful,
what wind
everyone.
are we talking about?
Yeah, we are very windy naturally, but apparently there is going to be some quite nasty wind coming across from the west. So be careful, batten down your hatches to make sure your pets are all indoors and not being blown all around the garden. And
That's it.
yeah, hope your roofs stay on. Take care, everyone. All the best. Be safe. Stay sexy. See you soon. Bye-bye.